Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Schmattz Outdoors. Just getting the truck ready to go here. Man, what I got is I have my last two weasel boxes. I'm going to put them in a couple of the abandoned farmyards. I don't know if I'm going to catch any weasels. I'll probably just end up catching mice and maybe some rats, depending on the one has rats there, I believe. And then I got 7 mink boxes. I just spent a stupid amount of time trying to get 7 traps. I have like 20 mink boxes, and I bet I went through 15 traps just to get 7 of them that I can get that will stay set, or I can actually get to set off. Some of them, like, I don't know. These were on my list of things to go through this summer, you know, and tune up and try and, I have wood pans on all of them. I was going to take the wood pans off and just, you know, adjust the wires so they'd be sticking like straight up in the middle kind of, and I didn't get that done. Now I regret it. The only reason why I'm putting them out is I'm kind of bummed that when I was trapping all the muskrats that I didn't have all these out already, honestly. I should have been having them out. I'd like to catch just one mink. If I catch one mink this week, we'll be super excited about that. Just to kind of fill out my catch list. Yeah, I've caught pretty much every other animal except for an otter in this area, and I did see the 2 otters. Chances of me catching one is like 1 in a million. But otherwise, mink is the only animal that I didn't really target, that I maybe should have been, and I should have easily had a couple even caught by now. So I got all them loaded up. My coyote bag, everything looked good. My peat moss is a little, you know, like half full, but we'll run through the line. If I need to refill it on the line, I will. Everything else is good to go. So I think we're ready to tear at it. I'm like a good half an hour or more later than I should be, but we're going to, it is what it is, I guess. We still should make it home before dark pretty easily, so. Even with setting those few new sets, I think I got all the mink traps tuned decent enough so I can just, you know, I left the springs with the safeties on them, so all I gotta do is throw bait in, set my trap, stick it down, and I'm out of there. So, and I believe I have spots for all of these already picked out. It's just gonna be a matter of just stopping, set them, leave. So 2-3 minutes and I'll have each one of them set. So, all right, let's get out on the line and hopefully we got something to show you. Alright guys, so we're just kind of getting going good on the line here. Well, I don't even know about that. I got 3, this is 4th and 5th coyote set I'm checking. I got 1 raccoon set checked, and I did get 1 mink box out already, but we do have a catch here today. So what I got is this big tree line here. There's trees go that way, there's a fence line goes out across this field. I've got a couple coyotes over there. I've actually caught a couple skunks in this set. And this one was actually dug up here not too long ago, but I felt like it was a coyote that dug it up, not a fox, but got me a pretty nice looking red fox. He's a little dirty, muddy on his back legs there, that's why he kind of looks a little scruffy, but otherwise, I mean, not too bad looking fox. We'll get this guy dispatching out of there. I got a lot of sets to check still, so, and things are going slow already this morning. I don't know if it actually rained last night, but it might have. I couldn't really tell on the radar this morning if it did or not, but it's been kind of misty while I've been driving around. It's foggy, so like, you know, it's hitting the windshield. I don't want to run the windshield wipers because we got all the mud on my windshield, but I don't know. We're gonna have to scrounge around to see if I can even find any dirt that's halfway dry enough to even try and sift today. It's going to be an absolute mess, but we'll do the best I can. All right, first catch of the day. We'll get this guy out of here, get it remade, and get on the way. All right, guys, it's starting to even look like I might know what I'm doing here. So the other day I had the 2 raccoons in here, and I set this weasel box up. The first check I had just the tail of a mouse. Yesterday I had an actual weasel, And trying not to fall here because everything's slippery. I am pretty confident that, oh, there he is. He is not big. He is quite a bit smaller than the one I had yesterday, but. So that is 2 and 2 checks out of the same box. I thought it was going to be a miracle if I caught one. He's pretty small. He is really small compared to the one yesterday. I mean, put it on my hand. You can see he's only 6 inches long, maybe. I thought it was going to be a miracle to catch one anywhere, much less catching 2 and 2 checks. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of giddy. I don't know. I'm more proud of this than my 35th coyote this year. I don't know, but the only thing that beat this is an otter right now. But all right, we'll get this guy out of here. We'll remake this set and we'll get on our way. All right, guys. So I'm basically just in the yard that's right by where I caught that weasel. So I'm only like maybe a trap or two. Just whatever's in the yard here is all I've checked. Get over here. I do have another catch for you. So in this barn here, in the back corner of the barn, I've got like 3 skunks and a couple rabbits back there. I did catch a coyote on the back of this yard here, I don't know, a week or so ago. But I've had a dog proof right in front of me. I've had one on the other side of this barn, kind of around the side. It looked like there's a hole where they might go in. And then on the other side of this building, there's a metal shed I got kind of on the edge of the field, the dog proof. But this one finally connected with a raccoon. These sets have been here literally the entire time I've been trapping, so 3.5 weeks now, and they have not done anything, like absolutely zero. Nothing's even knocked the golf balls off the top or anything. So I'm so a little surprised I got this guy, but well, we're packing up for today. We'll get this guy dispatched and the set remade. It'll only take just a minute here and we'll be on our way. All right, guys, just a few sets down the line here, and I got an unfortunate double here. What it is, back here's the slough where I had the colony trap and the culvert. I had a big coon in the set that's right behind my truck the other day, and I have another set here, and I'm not gonna get super close to him here, but there's a skunk right here in my trap in my dog proof. And if that wasn't bad enough, well, down here almost looks like something's been going up and down the bank right here too, but isn't a real defined trail there or nothing. Won't be nothing I'll set this year, but every year it seems like these trails kind of move along the edge of this thing, so I just find what looks like to be basically the most active deer trail, because that's what it is, deer going across the road here. But this set here, so here's this slough, like I said, in the culvert. I had the colony trap, and I actually just put a mink box right there, and there's actually fresh mink poop on top of that culvert. But over here, this is the set that I had the big coon in the other day, and it's hard to tell because he's got it all muddy, but right here is a skunk. This one looks like a pretty good sized one. So I ended up with a double on skunks in these two sets, so it's gonna take me a little bit to get them out of here, but we'll get the syringe pull out, we'll get both of these dispatched and get these two sets remade and move on. Hopefully that's the end of these for the season, or at least today, I don't know. All right, I'll turn you guys on if I have anything else. All right, guys, I'm here to my second weasel box. It does look like it's set off again. I can't see what's in there, but we'll show you guys as I see it. Well, we got another mole, and it looks like actually something ate part of that mole. They've ate a whole bunch of the chicken in there. Let's hope maybe that was a weasel and he'll come back. All right, guys, it's been a slow struggle through my line. I actually dispatched one of those skunks with 4 milliliters or 4 cc's of acetone. I got him poked and started pushing on him, and he kind of backed away right as I was pushing, so it pulled out, and he went almost right down. But I only got like 4 cc's in him. The second one, I had 8 cc's left in my syringe. I'm like, well, we'll just give that one a shot. And I got the second one. That second one was huge. Got him with 8, and he went right out. So only ended up using like 1 syringe worth of acetone to get both of those dispatched, which is a miracle compared to what's been going on this year. We'll show you what we got going on. So I got this fence line goes up to this grove. There's a fence line this way, and then it runs up towards that grove that way. This set here was just a flat set, and I've caught 2 big raccoons in this set, and now today you can see I have a coyote caught in there. But there are tracks, like there's fresh tracks here. They're well outside the catch circle, so he can't get that far, like here. And right here's another one. So there very well may have been another one. I do have another set. I don't know if you guys can see, but right here is a trail camera. I do have a set right in front of that post, or that telephone pole. It's been dug up a few times, but when it's been dug up, I've had raccoons here. So I don't know if the raccoons are doing it, or if this guy's doing it, or what. But I also got a back leg catch again. I don't know what's going on this year. I don't know, that's like 5 already this year, and normally I'm like get 1 or maybe 2 at the most. So I don't know, he's not the worst looking coyote in the world. I'll just give you a quick look. He's caught pretty good. He's not gonna get out of there. He looks a little rough, but I think he's just wet. It's been, like I said, kind of sprinkling and raining off and on all day. I don't think he's been caught real long, because like, I mean, he's got some scratching out here a little bit, and like over that way especially, but like he hasn't really, this wasn't really that well put together before, so I don't feel like he's really tore it up much. But all right, we'll get that guy taken care of. We'll get him out of here, and we'll remake this, move on. I'm running a little slow on my line today, but things have been it's been slow going. Everything's muddy, and I don't know, dealing with skunks and everything else. But all right, we'll get this guy out of here, and we'll get moved on. All right, guys, we made it back to the house here. I did have one more skunk that I didn't show you guys. There was a ditch where the skunk had dug up my traps, like where the stake was staked, and like tipped over my traps, you know, like 2 weeks ago or 2.5 weeks ago. And then I did catch a skunk in the one side, and he dug the stake out, so I just pulled that side. Now the one on the other side, I had a skunk in there, and somebody decided to dispatch him for me. And he did a good job of spraying. The trap is just packed full of mud, so I ended up just pulling my trap. Especially if somebody's going to be shooting my animals, I didn't want to leave it there, so I did pull the one trap. I got the 2 more weasel boxes out and the 7 mink boxes out today. I do have one more spot. I maybe could have put a mink box had I had bait for it. I put in that slough where I have the second weasel box I've been showing you. I caught all the muskrats. You know, I had the 11 sets. I put a mink box by that big culvert. There was 2 muskrats swam through that culvert just while I was standing there. So I may actually take and put a couple muskrat sets back in there for the next few days. It's supposed to stay warm enough that it won't freeze that. I need to, you know, I could use the bait for the mink boxes anyway, but if I'm already right there, that water is deep enough, like I can stand on shore without waders and stab my sets in, you know, and I can check them without, you know, getting wet. So I may actually take some muskrat sets with me and set a couple back out. As long as I'm right there, I mean, make it worth, because I am driving a little out of my way to check that one, a couple of these mink boxes, but as long as I'm right there, like I said, I might as well be checking a couple muskrat sets as well. You never know, those might be the only catches I have. Nice flock of geese just coming up over the hill here. It's like 3:50 in the afternoon. They're actually leaving the lake a little early today, but maybe in the next few days, depending on what my catch is, I may actually try to hunt geese a little bit. I might even try to hunt ducks in the morning. The season ends in just a couple days here, so I might try to duck hunt a little bit, see if there's any divers and stuff around. But all right, enough jabbering. We're going to give you a rundown of the catch for the day, and we ended up with the one coyote, he's not the best looking coyote I've ever got. I mean, he's pretty well, he's got a lot of under fur, but he doesn't seem like he's got, his guard hairs are real short. Or, you know, and it's almost like they're sporadic in nature. It's hard to tell. You know, he's got a burr right there, but I don't know. He's kind of a weird looking coyote. I mean, the sides are nicely furred. I mean, like I said, he's got the fluff. He just doesn't have a lot of guard hair, so I don't know. Well, but I mean, he's good. We'll skin him and everything. I got the nice little red fox. You know, he's not the darkest red fox in the world, but, and again, we kind of get this, you know, gray butt or whatever they call it. He's got a burr right there, but, and he's got a bunch of burrs in his butt here. So he isn't, you know, he's gonna need some work to get. And then we got these two. I got the big raccoon. He's probably 25 pounds, if not a little bigger. I don't know if he's quite as big as that one yesterday. That was a 6XL raccoon, but he's probably 4. He's at least 4 for sure. I can tell that just by looking at him. He's real yellow, so I mean, I'll get docked for color on him, but you know, and he's got a few burrs in him too. Not many. We'll deburr this guy. Probably not the fox tonight, and I'll deburr this coyote because I don't think he's got any burrs other than a couple maybe on his neck. But I'm not going to put any of the fur up tonight other than, actually I can't even put this guy up. So here's the trophy of the day, the big old weasel. And I can't even put him up because I only have one weasel board. So I'll get him skinned and probably just throw him in the fridge. And maybe another day or two that other weasel will be dry and I'll try and get this guy put on there. Unless I catch more in that time period. And then I got 2 skunks in the bags that I caught at that same spot. And then I threw that one skunk out. Or the one that they dispatched for me. I just threw the skunk in the grass there. He stunk just absolutely terrible. I wasn't even going to try to bring him home. He's got no essence left in him for me to save. And the fur was like, you know, not good after they shot him with a shotgun. So, or I guess I don't know if they shot him with a shotgun, but they shot at him a few times because I could see the spots in the mud. Anyway, so yeah, 3 skunks, a coyote, a fox, a coon, and a weasel. Hopefully I can pick up a mink in the next few days here. I got 4 checks left. And then on the last day I'll be pulling the whole line. So hopefully in 4 checks I can pick up a mink. That'd be pretty cool. Just because I haven't caught one this year, and I could have easily had boxes out because I had tons of muskrats for bait and everything else, but I don't know, I just didn't want to have the space of carrying the boxes around. Because even today I had 9 boxes, 2 weasel boxes, and those mink boxes. It took up half my truck. You know, while I'm catching enough fur and stuff, most days I didn't have enough room to have them in here, and I don't have many traps I'm hauling around right now. But yeah, anyway, so there's one last look at the catch. I just want to say thank you guys for watching the Schmattz Outdoors. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you're seeing, and want more videos similar to this, trapping related videos, maybe some hunting related videos mixed in. Hit the notification bell so you guys know when I put up a new video. Hit the thumbs up on this video if you like what you saw today. And leave comments below. Like I said, I like to hear what you guys have to think, or what you guys think about what I'm doing. Any suggestions you guys have. If you're seeing something I'm doing wrong that I should be doing differently, put them in the comment section below. You know, I'm open to suggestions. I basically learned by, you know, watching YouTube myself, so I'm trying to do the best I can to teach you guys what I'm doing or how I've taken that information, kind of adapted it to my situation. But yeah, leave comment below. Like I said, if you guys have ideas for me, I'd be glad to hear them. Otherwise, we'll see you out on the line tomorrow.